Striving entrepreneurs, Adrikus Coldbreath here once again. And let me tell you guys something. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've got on a sales call with an entrepreneur that has a product that speaks so highly about their product. I mean, so highly to the extent of, Adrikus, this product really works. Adrikus, my friends love the product. Adrikus, this product has a life-changing result, etc. Guess what? That very well may be so. But the moment that these people relay their prices, guess what? The price does not reflect the value that they claim that it has, right? Remember what I tell you guys. If you have the best, you cannot be the cheapest. And if you are the cheapest, you can't have the best, you guys. So don't be afraid to charge what you know the value brings, you guys. Do not be afraid, right? It's a $30 product is no different from a $300 product. They're just numbers, you guys. They are just numbers. And let me tell you something. The only person that has a problem with numbers are people that do not understand numbers, right? Because a person who understands numbers understands to the highest capacity that something that brings great value is greatly priced. It's greatly priced. So you guys have got to understand that, right? Having products that are so low price, let me tell you guys something. That is not going to give your family and your kids that wealth building journey. That is not going to give your kids that window of abundance that you also wish for them to have, you guys. And on top of that, having low prices does not give you guys enough profit margin, you guys. You have got to have large profit margins. So charge what you know your product is worth and have confidence in charging what you know it is worth. Why do you think people buy iPhones versus Samsung Galaxies, you guys? Why do you think people buy Ferraris versus Toyota Corollas? Why do you think people buy Rolex watches versus Walmart brand watches? One word, you guys. One word. Value. Value. So you guys have got to beat the needle when it comes down to creating value around your product, you guys. Plain and simple. Create value. Listen, you guys. A $40 product is no different than a $400 product. Why can't your $40 product be $400? Right? Why can't your $100 product be $500? Value, you guys. Value. Learn how to create value. And a lot of you guys are met with people with your product and people tell you, well, I think that price is too high. Let me tell you guys something. Two things, right? If somebody tells you or if people tell you that your price is too high, number one, those are not your people that you need to be talking to. Those are not your people, right? Also, if people tell you that your price is too high, maybe it isn't that the price is too high. Maybe it's because the value is too low. People do not see the value. And let me tell you guys, before you make this mistake, when people tell you that your prices are too high, most of you guys will resort to lowering your prices just to make a sale, just to get a yes. That is so unprofessional, so not an executive's duty. You guys, do not lower your prices, especially if you know your product has tremendous value, you guys. I am telling you, your desperation for a sale, your desperation for a yes is why you guys are collecting pennies. It's why you guys' business does not have the momentum, and it's why your business is on pause like a frog that can't jump. Because you are missing value, right? Let me also tell you guys something too, right? When the value is this big, right? When the value is this big and the price is this big, or even this big, guess what? People 9 times out of 10 will buy every time. Every time, you guys. So you ask, well, Ladrikas, how do I create value around my product? I'll tell you the number one thing right here. Information creates value. What do you mean by information? Go out and get as much information you can about your niche, about your product, about your service. Go out and get as much information as you can, instill this information in your head to the point where it's impossible for it to leave, and relay this information, you guys. Relay this information in your content. Relay this information when you're interacting with clients one-on-one. Information creates value because the person who possesses the most information about a thing always wins the deal. Information, you guys. Another thing that creates value. Accessibility. Accessibility. What does that mean? A lot of you guys want your product to be for everybody. A product that is for everybody is surely a product that is for nobody. You do not want your product to be easily accessible and accessible for everybody, right? It loses its value. Perfect example. If you're in a relationship, women, if you are in a relationship, the guy that makes himself accessible for every girl that he comes across, in your mind, you do not see him as being valuable. Why you don't see him as being valuable? Because he is too accessible.